because your next comedian, fantastic. She just came out with this book called Jokes My Father Never Taught Me. And a story about Richard Pryor, her father. And recently she was just signed to the same label as Richard was 45 years ago at Uproar to produce a comedy CD. So put your hands together for Rain Pryor.
The afro. I thought Richard Pryor was black. Well, we come in all shades, we do. I bet some of you guys didn't know that 2 black people can create a white child. They can, but 2 white people can't create a black child. But white folks, you can adopt any child you want. Means I'm proud, but I feel guilty for it. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, sometimes being black and Jewish, I don't know whether to rob a bank or become an accountant. It's weird nowadays. It's a crazy world. Jews, I swear to God, just very stereotypical. Like my grandmother is your stereotypical Jewish grandmother. The night Obama became president, she called me up on the phone. She's like, Rainflower, I am so happy for your people. I was like, wow. I didn't know I could lay claim to the entire Negro race. Thanks, Grandma. I once asked Grandma, did she have any black friends? She's like, do I have any black friends? Well, we had a black maid once. We were friends. We were friendly. I paid her well. Then your mother, my Shayna Maidala, she married your father, a black. You know, because Jews always have to whisper the bad stuff. We saw nothing wrong with the 2 of them getting together, but did the neighbors have to know? Well, how could they not know with all the mishigas that was going on? We came home once in the middle of the night to find that the entire apartment was changed into the African Heritage Museum. A black velvet Jesus, he was nailed to the cross. His eyes, they were glowing in the dark. I don't know, okay, I'm sure. I saw his schlong. No, I kid you not, a black man's schlong is not something you want to joke about. Was I upset? Oh, I was for toots. The Star of David was being used for a game of Chinese checkers. Oh my God, who knew, right? Who knew I was growing up with my own Donald Sterling? Oh, I'm so glad she has dementia. She'll never know, she'll never know. And my mom is so like the opposite of my grandmother, because my mom is white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jewish woman who thought she was a black militant. She did. My mom used to wear a blonde afro wig and a dashiki. If you don't know what a dashiki is, it's a caftan. If you don't know what a caftan is, it's a house coat with flowers. Yeah, right? Like in Florida or something. me. It was weird. It was weird. You know, when I remember the first time too I ever discovered a black hair salon. It was called Oh My Nappy Hair. Yeah, seriously. And it was right next to Oh My Nappy Talent Agency. I shouldn't have walked in, but I did, and the hairstylist was like, ooh, you got some in between hair, yeah. It ain't straight, but it ain't kinky. You have got to be mixed with someone, girl. What you got? You got some Caucasian in you. What's some black? No, some woo 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 woo. Oh, I see you a Jewish soul sister. Well, how about that? So your mama let you walk around looking like something out of National Geographic. Well, I'm so glad you came to the salon, girl. Because today's black girl is pressed to impress. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So in the meantime, what do you call all of that? Your Jew-fro? I was like, bitch, can you fix it or not? But 5 hours later, I came walking out of there. Are there any black girls? Okay, have one over there. And the other, right there, because you go to a black hair salon, they wash your hair, condition your hair, put you under a dryer, go upstairs and have some barbecue. It's the grease from the barbecue that gives our hair a shine. You know, because I came walking out of there, my hair was pressed, silky fine, and it started to rain. Poof. Smelled like a burnt house. You don't want to be a Pryor and smell like you're on fire, I'm telling you. Yeah, I went there. Hold on, there's more. We're going. It's crazy. And I hate racism. And besides, first of all, I hate political correctness. Anyone else? Come on. We used to be able to say things that came to the top of our head and not care, you know? It made us authentic. Now we have to watch what we say. We can't even have fights with people without offending in some way, and it all has different meanings. Like I have a fight with my best friend and I say, dude, don't be such a retard. And he says, you can't say that. I'm like, I don't mean it in the short bus kind of a way. I mean it and you're an asshole kind of a way. So I'm like, all right, fine, don't be such a fag. I don't mean it in the jazz hands kind of a way. I mean it and you're an asshole kind of a way. So he says, okay, Rain, fine. Don't be such a nigger. Right? Ow. He's like, but I don't mean it in the 12 years a slave kind of a way. Yeah, I mean it. And you're an asshole kind of a way. Right? Touche. Fuck you. Oh, stop it, you crowd. And then it's weird too, because being Jewish, everyone wants to know, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna settle down? I have been married twice. I suck at it. I do. First husband was History. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Who, me? Why, I'm not a bitch at all. No, I'm Rain Pryor. I'm from Beverly Hills. Besides bitches, they're old and ugly and wind up on Dancing with the Stars. Oh, what was that? Why, those are the midgets, I mean the little people who live in this land, and they're laughing well because I am a witch. Oh, I beg your pardon. You're a witch. Why, Tito Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Beverly Hills anymore. No. Why, we must be over the ghetto. Thank you. My second husband is a cop in Baltimore. Yeah, I never saw The Wire. I didn't realize in Baltimore, you're in the ghetto when you see birds eating chicken. I moved there, I was like, ooh, I'm moving, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to settle down and have a family. I decided I would quit acting and teach theater arts. So I went to an inner city school to offer my services as a teacher for theater. I said, all right, kids, guess what? We're going to do improvisation. Yeah. Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Who wants to go? And this little boy said, I do. And I said, okay, and he left the room. He did, but then he came back with a scarf over his head and he put me in a headlock and threw me on the floor. And I got up like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't you know I will knock you the fuck out? I looked down and saw all these little eyes looking at me. I said, and scene. Trying to teach little kids in the inner city Shakespeare, they like to be or not to be, Miss Pryor don't make sense. Because you either is or you ain't. Yeah, you got that right. A+ kid. It's just weird. I just think, I don't know, life is weird. So anyway, I hadn't dated for a long time, almost 2.5 years. I mean, I tried, but I suck at relationships. And a friend suggested you should really try going online and date online. So I'm like, okay. And I tried those different websites, like there's JDate, Match.com, Harmony, eHarmony, right? It's not harmonic, right? Black people meet. I tried. You must have been on it. Of course, the white woman laughs. Ooh, wow. So finally, because I was like, I don't want, look, I didn't want some guy from the hood with like more gold than he can put on my hands. I didn't want saggy pants making me think I have to change a baby's diaper, I wanted someone with a 401k and health insurance. Right? Anyone? Thank you. Yeah. So finally, I get to this one section and they're like, what is it that you want? So I said, I want a circumcised penis. Why? I don't want one that looks all tucked in there like it's in a turtleneck in 90-degree weather. Right? It's uncomfortable. And I get some of you ladies, you love to play games. You want to play cute little games like it's a pop-up toy. You want to be like, where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am. Huh? Nobody see what we do. Because you're playing it too with a vibrator, but you're playing it, I know. And I'm telling you people, it had been a long time since I had some, so Does anyone here, girls-wise, women, do you guys watch porn?
Yeah!
Woo! Good, ladies, okay, came in, but ladies, does anyone watch porn? You should! You need to, it's educational. This is stuff your moms won't teach you. No, you won't learn this stuff in sex ed class. Like, you gotta make eye contact when you're down there. No, you gotta have that look. It doesn't matter if you have a weave or an afro, you gotta learn how to flick and look. I'm telling you, it works like a charm. It does. You know, I watched some, I didn't even realize they had comedic porn. Did you? I'm serious. There is comedic porn. I saw porn made in the this woman, well, it was this woman giving a blowjob to the guy in the cream of wheat box. He was the cream of wheat guy. His thing was sticking out and she was, and then she said, how do you like that? And he said, how do you like my cream? Then the writer in me got creative and I started thinking of things I could create on my own, and I wondered if there was lesbian porn.